van ek. Okay. Okay, Mary, nou gaan ons jou gesiggie sekerlik sien.
Nee man.
Okay. Firstly, I want to welcome each and every one of you here tonight and for our first meeting this year. And a special welcome to Yvonne. And before I start to introduce her, I also want to say congratulations on your birthday, Yvonne. So we are very privileged tonight that on her birthday, she blessed us with this workshop. And yeah, Yvonne is a life coach, and she's also a friend of mine for how long are we friends now? 6 years, Yvonne?
Yeah, I think about as long as that.
And we are also colleagues at work. But I've done about 3 life coach series with Yvonne that really changed my life. I worked through a few issues, and yeah, I can just highly recommend her for life coaching as well. But she's also done a workshop late last year, and that's where I got the idea that maybe she can do a workshop with us to start the year fresh and good with setting our values and let's, get our vision straight and work on our businesses. And I'm sure that we will also in our private lives get benefit from this. So Yvonne, the stage is yours. Introduce yourself to us. Tell us more.
Over to me.
Yes.
Introduce myself. Okay. So my name's Yvonne. I've been doing coaching since about 2015, and I love doing that. And as Corinne said, I did some coaching with her, and I think she's just somebody who supports me. Can everybody hear me? You all good? Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Corinne, for inviting me to the space. I know it's a sacred space, and I'm sure it's something that you also want to get some benefit on. So what I was thinking about is there's a quote, and I just want to read it out to you. I'll send it to Corinne. You can send it onto your WhatsApp group. And it says, ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to start. And I think that's one of the things that we're working on with a vision board or setting your vision in something that you can see, is starting to work on the ideas and the thoughts that are in your head. So the intention that I want to set for today is for us just to understand what a vision is a little bit more clearly. It's a free session, so please ask questions, comment. And I'm not a teacher or instructor in any way. If you do have any questions, then please ask, because it's all personal and it's related to you directly. But yeah, so we're going to start with a little bit of an exercise. I'll do an explanation as to what we're going to do with the vision boards. Then we can work on the vision boards, and we can just close at the end of the time. And I don't think you'll fully do a vision board in this space and time, but definitely you'll get a start on it and have a clear idea of what you want to do. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Am I delayed?
No, it's actually fine. Does it sound feel to you like delayed?
I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. What I want us to do with an exercise is, I know that obviously a lot of us are on our cell phones at the moment. So if it can't work, we'll scrap the idea. But if it can work, I want us to get into partners of 2. So find somebody that you can see on your screen and just let us know who you're going to be partnered with. I think we are an odd amount of people. So I'll join the exercise. Am I right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us on the group, right?
No, we are 8.
So I'll partner with Corinne. Are we 8?
Yes, we are.
Me included.
Yes, you included.
Okay, me included. So I'll join in on the exercise. So what I want us to do is, we're all going to go off camera, and we're going to change 3 things about our physical appearance, and we're going to spot the difference in our groups. Okay, and the first person who can spot the difference on their partner, call out, and then we'll stop the decide. Okay, so let's just decide who's going to partner with who. So can you all see each other on the screen? Who are you seeing on the screen? If you flip on your cell phone and you go to another screen, just swipe left or right, you should go to a screen. So I think you're now on speaker view, so you're seeing who's speaking. But if you flip on your cell phone, if you just flip,
Yeah.
okay,
Yes, that works.
okay. So can you see me? I can see you. So
Yes.
can we be partners?
Yes.
Okay. Then Cecile, who can you see? Who's on your screen?
Ooh, I can see all of you on my screen.
Okay. Okay. So partner up. I don't know, want to force anybody to partner.
Mary, wat van ek en jy?
Okay, is reg so.
Sappies.
Okay.
I don't know how to change it to see everyone because I'm only seeing whoever speaks and myself.
Okay.
Okay.
If
So
you,
yeah.
if you swipe your
Okay.
screen, Carmelia, do you then see only one other person?
If I swipe it, I'm still seeing nothing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't move.
There should be little
Well,
dots at the
that's
bottom of your screen that should show you you speak go left or right.
Still not.
Okay. So who's going to partner with Carmelia? You just need to be speaking all the time so she can see you. Is it on speaker view, Corinne?
Okay.
So who's ever speaking is on view.
Yes.
Carmelia? I'll work with you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So Carmelia and Christine.
Okay.
Okay, Erika,
Yes.
dan is dit jy en Marianne. Dit reg.
Ek kan nie vir Marianne sien nie. Ek sien wie ook al praat.
Okay, Marianne, praat
So,
asseblief.
Ja, ek is 'n bietjie donker en ek probeer die lig draai, maar hy bly die donker te gooi. Ek kry nie 'n lig nie.
Okay.
Ja.
So what I'm going to do is the people who can see everybody, I can see everybody. So everybody switch off your cameras, change 3 things about yourself, and then come back onto camera. I'm going to give us, do what, 20 seconds.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, gat. Okay.
Wag. Waar sit ek my kamera nou weer
Ja, ek
afmaak?
dink tog nie. Bietjie wag.
Okay, are we done?
No.
Nou, waar is
No, okay.
Wait. Nina. Kom.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so can everybody come back on camera? Okay. So
Got a bit dark
okay, so
on my
if you can
side.
see your partner, figure out quickly what they. So Christine, you need to be talking. Corinne, you've got a hat on, you've got a scarf on, and your glasses are off.
Yes. You've got your hair.
Okay.
You get rid of your jacket. My word, what else? I can't.
Christina, maybe you must go first when we do this because I can't see so well. I took
You
my
have to take your
glasses.
glasses and you put your glasses on. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, you put a hat on, then I can see.
Okay, and Carmela, you took your glasses off
Yeah.
and your jacket, maybe I can't really see.
And the hair.
And I
I've tied
and
my
there is
hair
something
up.
of the hair.
Okay, yours is
Yes,
the
that's
hat
it.
and the badge, I think. And did you put a jersey or something on?
No, I took with the one earring out.
Okay.
Okay, who's with Erica?
Marianne, kan jy
Ja, Nina is ek Ek wil net beweeg, maar as ek net bang ek gaan sein verloor as ek op 'n ander plek gaan sit.
Nee, is reg.
Ek wil net as
Jy
ek
kan
net
praat
gaan
net dat sy jou kan sien.
Hi Marianne.
Hi. Ek kan jou sien, kan jy my sien?
Ek sien jou brille. Maar ek het jou nie net nou gesien nie, so ek weet nie wat het jy verander nie.
Okay. En Cecile?
Okay, ja, Mary het brille aangehad, nee, en sy het dit afgehaal. Ek dink jou top dalk so 'n bietjie geskuif dat hy van jou skouer af is. En jy het jou hare vasgemaak, ek dink.
Ja, ek het my hare anders gemaak, ja.
And Mary, what can you tell from the changes for Cecile?
Okay, Cecile, you also took off your glasses.
Yes.
And your hair is a little bit different, I think.
Ja. Ja, so ek het probeer om
Ja.
hierdie ding daarin te sit, ja, om so te maak.
Yes. And then number 3. Number 3.
Right. Dink nursing.
Yes.
Wel, jy het talente wat goed aangaan.
Ja.
Nee, en dit daar sê, okay. Ek wou sê daar's ietsie, maar ek weet nie.
Okay. No, everybody wins. Are we good to carry on?
Yes. Yes, we are good.
Okay, great. So I just want to start chatting about what a goal is. And I've done a bit of research into Google, and Google's philosophy is about explaining the vision so well to their workers that every worker understands it. And so that every query that they have, they understand what it is that the vision is and what it is that they're working towards. So no matter who's working in Google, from the top to the bottom, everybody knows what the vision and the mission statement is of Google. And what's important for us when we're trying to work on something to achieve something is for us to know the vision that we've set for ourselves, and for it to become something that becomes alive and tangible to us. The more that it becomes alive and tangible, the more that we're prepared to work on it. It's about creating something in a creative way that helps us to tap in. So working on a goal isn't only about just setting a vision or just setting a goal statement. It's part and parcel of it. Like that statement that I said, it's not a fully formed idea. It's something that you have to whittle away at. And a vision board is a creative idea. It's not a cognitive thought. It's not about doing something active. It's about tapping into your creativity. So when you think about yourself and you're setting a vision, it's important for you to know what type of personality you are, use your strengths in setting your vision. So if you're an auditory person, it's important for you to use things that are quotes over yourself or affirmations every day. If you're a visual person, it's important for you to tap into the visual things in order for you to set your goals and your visions in life. And if you're a kinetic person, it's good for you to build something. So doing a vision board is something that is kinetic. It's tangible. There's a lot of coaches that even believe that you need to have in line your head, your heart, and your gut, that's how we make decisions. So it needs to be something that communicates to your emotive side, and it needs to communicate to your logical side as well as to your gut instinct. It's important to think of these things when you're setting a vision for yourself. What I want you to do now is just have a look at your screen, if you can see everybody, and you'll see that all of us have reverted back in some form to how we were before we changed those physical things about ourselves. I've tied my hair up again because that's what I'm comfortable with. Corinne, I see you've taken the hat off and you've left the scarf on because you're comfortable with the scarf. Christine, you've taken the cap off. How you see yourself is how you will act all the time. So you see yourself in a certain way. You don't see yourself with a hat on, so you take the hat off. So this is what a vision is about. It's about setting something so tangible for yourself that when you see the opposite of it, you start acting in a different way. So let's say I was setting a financial goal. And I believe that in my savings account, I'm going to have 100,000 Rand. And when I go into my savings account and I only see 1,000 Rand, I start putting into action different things because I believe that there should be 100,000. So I'll spend differently. I'll make different choices. I won't be, extravagant over Christmas because I'm saving 100,000 in my account, in my savings account. And that's what the vision process is about. It's about setting something that connects to something deeper than your logical side, because sometimes we fight our thoughts and we fight what we're working towards. So if you're setting a sales goal and you want to, I don't know what type of sales goals do you guys have? What is your personal goals? Do you have one as a team or do you have individual goals?
I think most of us have individual goals, and I think most of us also is looking at a specific rank. Like for instance, I know
Yes.
I want to go for premier. I don't know the others, but yeah, I think that's the most of us. I don't know. Do you want to share, Christine?
Yeah, okay, Christine.
What's your goal, Christine?
No, I think the goals is I think it's both. So I think it's for yourself. You've got personal goals that you set for yourself, and then as a team, we need to work together. Otherwise, no one is going to achieve that goal. So I think it's both team and individual.
And it's important that whatever that is, it's something that inspires you or gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit. So I've asked, and I'm not sure if everybody's been able to bring along a magazine, but you can draw your vision. You can make a mold out of it. If you love, I know Corinne loves washi tape. So if she puts washi tape on her vision board, it's going to get her excited about seeing that and looking at it and moving towards it. And what I do want to say is that setting a vision board isn't about, you're not going to do a vision board and tomorrow you're going to have it. You still need to work on it. But it's part of the process of starting to clarify what it is that you want and make it become more tangible and more real for yourself. So I know that you've all got cardboard or paper or whatever. I particularly like drawing. I don't know if this is going to show up so well, but I drew my financial goal of what I want to start saving and, increasing my wealth and that sort of thing. And so for me, I like drawing. So when I spend time drawing on it, firstly, while I'm drawing, I'm thinking about what do I really want? And then I start calculating and I say, okay, if I want this, I must do this so much and I must do this per month and I must do this per week. It starts clarifying things for us. So what I want to do is, if you feel comfortable, to get your pieces of paper out and your magazines and your pens and your pencils, and you can write a couple of questions down for yourself, which can just help you start thinking about what you want to put on your vision board, and then you can start working on your vision boards. As I say, we're not going to finish the vision boards tonight, but you can start working on it. Was everybody able to get some paper and magazines and that kind of thing? Okay, so what I want to prompt you with is some questions. If you want to jot them down and you can mull over them while you're answering those questions and you can work them into your vision board. So the first question is, what are your strengths? Then the next question to write down is, what do you want to be remembered for? The next question is, when are you happiest in life?
Okay, waar was ek nou?
And the next question is, what do you believe is your purpose? Okay. So does anybody want to share any answers to the questions that we've asked? Or anybody want to ask any questions, or do you want to start pulling out your magazines and finding images that
I just want to ask,
line up to it?
for some clarity about question number 3, when are you happiest in life? Could it be at a place? Well, I know my happy place is being at the sea, staring at the sea, or with my feet in the water, the waves crashing over my feet. Is it that type of question?
You know what's important is that it needs to make sense to you. So if I use the word family, and family refers to my siblings, but you use the word family and family refers to your children, it's important what it means to you rather than what it means to somebody else. So when you look at when were you happiest in your life, that's about clarifying what you should be working for. So when you look at the ocean, is it a motivator? So I want to achieve X amount of sales so that I can take an ocean holiday. Then that would be something that you incorporate on your vision board. Is it something that you like the ocean, and if you use the ocean colors on your vision board, then it makes it more appealing to you and you want to look at it, then yes, it is important to you that. Or it could be about, when are you happiest in your life? I'm the happiest in my life when I've got the freedom of my own time and I'm not dictated to by a boss. Then you answer that question and you bring that into your vision board, that freedom or that liberty. So it's not a prescriptive. There isn't an answer to it of 1 + 1 = 2. What does it mean for you? Because if you put an ocean on my vision board, that means I'm going to the ocean. I want to live there. I want to, sorry, my cat's going to come say hello. So it's got to, what does it mean to you, And it's important for you also to tap into your senses. Smell is a very powerful sense. I remember working on a goal with a client who was setting his cruise holiday for him and his children, and he got the smell of coconut, what's that, sun tan lotion, and he put on his desk because that was his constant reminder to what he wanted to do. Think of taste and think of touch, and you tap into your senses when you're setting your vision as well, because it's a motivator. When we work on our goals, especially with sales is a roller coaster. You can do well today, and for the next 3 weeks you don't do anything. Then you have a burst again. Then you think, okay, I figured out the formula and this is how I need to do sales, and then that doesn't work. And then so you've got to find things that motivate you, that keep you connected to your goal longer than just doing the vision board. It feels good. For me, it feels good to draw and to dream and to imagine, but I need something that's stronger than that keeps me going. It's a song, Around About You. It was a long answer to that question, but I hope it did answer.
No, 100%. Thank you very much.
Anybody else got any questions or feel they want to share anything or an answer to the question?
Just help us, Yvonne, with the last one. What do you believe is your purpose? Just guide us a little bit with that one.
I think it's something that we overthink. If you had to answer it just immediately, so Christine, if I asked you, not thinking too much about it, what is your purpose?
I don't know. Yeah, we tend to overthink it. I'm thinking in the future, why am I here? That's what we think.
So why do you think you're here, Christine?
I think I'm here, although sometimes I don't know. I don't think this is a good space of a good time in my life to ask me about the purpose. Because
I think
sometimes I feel my purpose is here. I've got the kids and I have to raise them and they have to go out and do something for themselves. And then sometimes I feel, oh my word, what's the use of this?
Yeah.
They all just go and they forget about you and carry on. So yeah, so I'm not a good space to ask that question now.
But I think it's because of the relationship that you have to that purpose at the moment. That's why you feel that, oh, I can't answer that question. But actually you have answered the question. My purpose is to raise my children. And why isn't that? And I don't think a purpose is forever. It's for a season, absolutely. And maybe you're in a season of changing or adjusting. But raising children doesn't end. It doesn't, even if they move out from home and they're not under your roof, or you're still raising them. You're still an influence in their life. You're still a mother. You're still a caregiver. You're still a nurturer. You're still a sounding board. It may change. It may be altered, but that is still a purpose, So I think it's more about your relationship to it, that you're going, oh, is it really that? But yes, that's it. And it's not just one thing. I mean, we're multifaceted. We've got so much to us. So when you say my purpose is to raise my children, 100%, I don't even bat an eye at that. And I'm not saying, oh, that's not the purpose. There must be something else, and maybe there is, but that is purpose.
Yeah, and I think it changed because, like I said, it feels like I don't have a purpose. My son is out of school, he's finished of school, he's going, so it feels like, oh, what's the use? There he goes. But then you also feel, that's why I'm in that space now. But then sometimes you also feel, what am I doing here? I'm always cooking and I'm always going off the kids. I'm always doing that. What's my bloody purpose? Yeah, is that it? And I think that's also part of the vision, to set a new vision.
Absolutely.
I'm here for more than just that.
Or it gets caught up in the dishes and the errands and the shopping and the cleaning and the washing and the vacuuming. But that's not what you are here for. That's not what, that's part of having a family and raising a family. But that's not the function of it, or the beginning part of it. The beginning part of it is to create adults that are independent, to love a partner, so you got to go back to those basics, but those things help you clarify it, what do I really want right now? And I mean, I think it is a time of, you have poured out your life into a child. Now you are in a different season and you've got to ask different questions, and that can be a scary place to be sometimes.
Great, thanks.
I mean, Cecilia, if I had to ask you, what is your purpose? What do you think your purpose is?
I'm at the same space as Christine. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
agree with
know.
Christine.
I know.
I'm also there.
What
I also don't know.
What I know is that I don't want to be a nurse for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want,
What do you want the rest of your life to be about then, Cecile?
Ek wil net gou die kindertjies daar staan. Ai, ek is besig. Die klank is aan. Ek voel my purpose is meer as om net 'n verpleegster te wees, net om te bestaan, om rekeninge te betaal en ek weet nie. The essential oils gives me a purpose. It gives me the privilege to change people's lives through something more natural, but I'm not 100% functioning in that purpose as I would have loved to.
But there you said your purpose. My purpose is to change people's lives. So it doesn't matter. That's what you want to be doing. I mean, if I think of nursing, that's what you start with. You want to impact and change people's lives. So what do you want? When you come down to the essence of it, you want to change people's lives. That's a beautiful purpose. And I think what we're struggling with is it doesn't look like this or it doesn't look like that. And that's not what the vision board is about. The vision board is just saying, I want to feel connected. I want to feel passionate again. I want to feel excited about something, and putting what those things excite you. And then when you look at it and you go, oh my gosh, all of these things that I'm putting on the board that makes me feel excited is flowers. I think maybe I should do something with flowers, you know. Or I think we're so heart has knowledge too. We work in a work environment, and we get our instincts get shut down because there's no place for that. But you know instinctively what you want. You know that you want to make a change in people's lives. So let that unfold of how that looks like or what that looks like. It feels brave to say, I want to make a change in people's lives and not really know how that's going to be. You know, is it going to be Doterra? Yes, it's going to be Doterra that's going to be the vehicle. Is it going to be something else? Yes, there's more. There's more. You want more. Okay, you haven't defined what more is, but start finding pictures that speak of more for you and put them on your vision board. What does more look like? When you say the word more, my purpose is more. That's okay. It's a beginning part.
Okay. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you very much.
Cornelia, you were saying you also feel like you're in the same place. Yeah.
Yes.
And if I had to ask you, what is your purpose?
I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it's also to make a difference in people's lives, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm stuck everywhere at the moment.
Yeah. And I think it is we come to changes, a new season, and it's unfounded, uncharted territory. You know, you identify with one set of rules and one way of being, and now all of a sudden it's a new season, and it feels a little bit like you're on a roller coaster ride and a little bit awkward, you know. But sometimes I was talking to my nephew, he's speaking with his therapist, and she was saying, lean into your fears. There's something to learn about that. So what you're scared about or what you're nervous or anxious about, lean into it a little bit. There's something to learn for you. So saying that statement feels a little bit scary. I'm here to change people's lives. It does feel a little bit daunting, but lean into that. What is that? What is the new chapter for you? You know, it's not wrapped up in children, maybe. It's not wrapped up in nursing, but what is the new thing for you? Anybody else want to? Erica, Marianne, Mary?
Well, so far my purpose is also we are here to looking after animals. Purpose is to looking after them because they can't look after themselves, and like the people, the same. We are here to help people if we can, like in a position, like say, example now of the oils and stuff. I want to make stuff that I can help the people with, not just there to be seen. But like I always said, I always want to be my own boss. Yeah, and I'm trying very hard to get there. But I'm also for a boss. But like I say, our purpose is there to help. To help, we have to help people in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's beautiful. I'd love to see your vision board helping the animals and making a difference in their lives.
yes,
Hey?
I've got, I once said I had 12 cats. I'm still got 2 now in the moment because we had somebody that killing our cats. So
Oh,
I've got
sorry.
house cats now. Yes, we bought the cat house outside, so they staying inside now, and I've got my dogs, and I'm so happy when I run them. If you see, you must just look at the animal. If you see a cat and a dog, the day you feel so sad and you're unhappy, maybe something happened a day to you that, okay, you know, was it now really the purpose to be today that had to happen like that? Now you get home or you come into your cat and your cat sit and look at you and you do something funny and it just laughed automatic already because that cat helps you laughing again because they are here. They are like a therapy for you. Or when you are sad, normally when I sad and I feel like crying, my cat comes and sits in front of me and he starts talking to me. And he starts loving me. So, and he's coming like lying on my arm like a baby. So, yeah, this is, if you take an animal and you see what his reactions on everything is, this is why we are put here, to looking after each other and the animals and for each other.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're clear on what your purpose is. There's no doubting that or questioning that for you.
No, there's no doubt about that.
Good.
Erika?
I think Erica's MIA, missing in action.
Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit there where Christine is, but I think it's important to be the difference. If I can just sum it up in short. Yeah, it's to change people's lives. I agree with that because that's why we're here. We want to make a difference. But it's to be the difference. You do it like other people do it, but you can also be your unique self. And even though you sometimes feel you don't really have a purpose or, it's the mundane things of your daily life, can be the difference.
So what would you say is your strongest motivator, Mary? Because it feels like you feel motivated in that space. What motivates you?
Well, that's the difficult part at this stage, is what motivates me. Yeah, it's various things actually. But if looking at business, I think what motivates me the most is when you have people on a class and you have a positive feedback and they do then eventually enroll, because that's the point where you're moving forward. But then you'll also get all these setbacks in between. But looking at it the other day, my grandson stays with us, and he knows if you have any type of ANA, the purple bottle works for that. So he will just go and grab the lavender, because lavender can work for any ache and pain. And I think that's my biggest motivation at this moment, is the fact that he is only 5 years old, but he gives me the motivation to continue whatever I need to continue with. Sometimes, especially at the age I think we are, I also don't want to be at my full-time job anymore. I'm on holiday, but I'm still working every day. I also want to have the freedom of working for myself again and having that experience, especially now with essential oils, because you do change people's lives. Sometimes it's the little things, just oil that someone comments on, this oil has really changed it for me. We spoke earlier when I said my daughter is giving reflux oil even for migraines. That sometimes is like a little motivator. You get people to actually understand what we're trying to do. But it's little things. It's not big things.
Thanks, Mary, for sharing. Corinne, what would you say your purpose is?
Sure. Yeah. I think the one thing that I've, through growth in my life, got to know is love. Love makes me do crazy stuff. And I love everybody. I love everything. I love that every day I wake up in the morning and I just fall in love with a new day. Yeah, and I quite easily say to people, I love you, I love this, I love that. I think that is just who I am. But for me at this stage is to also my word for this year is connect with purpose, because in my connecting with leads or following up with leads or communicating with leads, I feel like I get to a place that I get disconnected. And I think that is the thing that I need to pull through so that I can get enrollments and I can connect with on purpose with not only new leads, but also with my team. I've made it specific goal for me this year that at least once a month, once a week, I want to contact the people that I've enrolled and the people in my team, and also with Christine that enrolled me, so that I can be connected with people. For me, that is the one thing that stands out for me this year, is connected. And that is the thing that that is important for me. I can quite easily on the telephone connect with people and communicate with them and bring a message through. And if I don't speak to people, I feel like I'm disconnected, or, do I still have an impact? Are they still okay? So yeah, for me, I think that is the one thing that is standing out for me in my life.
It sounds like a stretching statement to be having for this year. Hey?
Yeah.
Good. It's such a strong group or sales group and team. I know there's, not everybody's always on this call, but yeah, you just keep on going. You do what you need to do and you're going to get there. You chip away at your mountain little bit by little bit. You eat your elephant one bite at a time. So well done. I see we're 10 minutes to the closing to 9 o'clock. So I know I don't see anybody cutting out and tearing magazines, but I wanted to challenge you maybe to share, you do a vision board if it's A4 or A3 or whatever size you've got, and maybe share it on your group. And I'd love to see some of the vision boards that you're doing just for excitement. And thank you for letting me be in this space and for sharing your time with me. I really appreciate it. And give it over to Corinne.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Yvonne. I really did appreciate it. And yeah, even tonight, just listening and with you sharing, I had very good, thoughts, but food for thought.
Food for thought.
And yes, I really do think that our vision boards is going to be amazing, and bringing each one's personality. And yeah, I would challenge each and every one of you to start doing your vision boards. And I think like Yvonne said, that it's not like you do it once and it's over and done with. I think it's something that changes as you grow and as you ponder over this few questions. But I'm grateful for the moment that we set aside tonight to just stop and have a look at each and every one of ourselves and say, okay, where are we? Where do we want to go? And what is the things we're going to use in this year? Not as a team as well, but also in person, because I think all of us is so busy with work and with school and with kids, and that it is important to come and sit still and stand still and take a moment and take a breath and say, okay, let's empower ourselves and let's just refuel ourselves at the beginning of this year. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you. Anybody else that want to say anything?
Can I quickly say something? Yvonne, I know we spend a lot of time on this purpose topic, and maybe we didn't get to the magazines and the cut and paste, and we're going to do that some other time. But I think we need this, because I think and we realize that everybody's in the same boat. And although the year started out and it's a new year and we have to be up and about and excited and with lots of dreams for this year, I think we're still the same. Sometimes we as women especially we're looking for our purpose. And I think that was just necessary tonight to hear that it's not me and me alone that's looking and seeking for my purpose. And it was so heartwarming to see that each one of us is looking for the same thing. We are women, and we want someone to tell us, but what you do is good, what you do is enough, and that's fine. And I think we need to hear that more. And although we didn't do the vision board, this was really a great hour just as women to communicate and to talk about it. And I think everybody's going to lay down in bed this evening and think about that and get your purpose and seek for your purpose, because we've got a purpose. We just need to follow it and seek for it and use it. So thanks. That was good.
Absolutely. It's such a pleasure. So beautiful to listen to you all being vulnerable and honest with each other. And it's so nice to hear me too. You know, I'm not the only one paddling out here on the river on my own. There's everybody else joining us. So yeah, you have got a powerful group of women. And I mean, even if you take that out to your clients, when you're speaking to them, that's about the connection, is they also feel that way. They also feel like, gosh, I'm swimming out here in the deep blue ocean on my own, and is there anybody out there? And sometimes you are the life buoy to them to say, you've got this, you can do it, carry on, you know. So well done. Women are a powerful force sometimes to reckon with.
Yes. Yvonne, I wanted to ask something. You spoke earlier when you introduced yourself and you started the call about kinetic, auditory, and visual, about the vision. Can you maybe share notes on that onto our group with Corinne?
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll
Please.
send to Corinne. She can forward on.
So,
Yeah, no problem.
so we can just go and recap and
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do that.
Thank you very much.
I just
No
want to
problem.
share something about purpose. For a long time, my mom turned 88 on Sunday. And for a long time, I was thinking, people that are 88 and doesn't really have something that they doing to contribute to people's life. What is their purpose? And in the last holiday that she was visiting, I came to the realization their purpose is not for them to do something for people's lives or to contribute to people's lives. They are still here for us that is around them to learn a lesson, to learn how we interact with them and to how we appreciate them. And that is why they're still here, that God wants us to look at ourselves and look at our interaction with the vulnerable elderly people in our lives and people that loved us and raised us. And yeah, that is what dawned on me this holiday. It's not my mom doesn't do something specific physically to contribute to my life and to have a purpose, but her being here and me being around her and to learn in the way that I interact with her and with my aunt and the other people that is older and vulnerable. That is why they are still here, because I have a lesson to learn and I have to grow through that in them being in my life. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Okay, anybody else? Anything?
Yes, go there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then I think we can stop the evening. I'm going to stop the recording.